Okay.
Okay, this is a main flow. Main flow is nothing but the same divided into the three parts: source, process, and handling. Okay, source we discussed, right? This one is under part of listeners, any listeners. Okay, here sometimes is a job scheduler listeners. Okay, HTTP listener, input listeners. Okay, and JMS asynchronous listeners. Everything is under the source part. This process is nothing but the different types of connectors. Okay, and whatever may be business process, right? What we need, we have to define everything in process part. Error handling means, suppose if you have any issues, okay, business errors or applications error, anything, okay, in compilation errors, everything, this one will take care of error handling part. Okay, and private flow generally we are not using, and that is very rare. Private flow is same like that a main flow, and without source part, that is a private flow. And subflow is like only no error handling, nothing, only the process, we have to process that components, connector, everything using that subflow. Okay, no source, no error handling, that is called as a subflow. Clear? Three flows, mule event, yesterday we discussed these two. Error handling part, actually that one I will cover almost 5 to 6 class. Okay, just error handling now basic only I will explain. After 10 classes I will error handling, it will take like that is a very big topic. Almost error handling only 5 to 6 classes I will cover each and everything, how to handle business errors, applications errors, everything. Okay. Now this one we discussed, right? This is a flow and flow. How like map this flow to this flow means using that flow reference. Okay, suppose here HTTP listener, here different component and connectors, here different component. Okay, after HTTP, something is a second. After then have third and fourth is here I am processing business logic. Then this is a 5 and 6. Here is pointing to flow reference, here to here. Okay, then this part I will explain later. Attribute payload, this one theory part is completed, right? I will explain then. Example with examples. Now clear? Okay, silence means 50-50. Okay, then here yesterday we have created one project, right? Hello test project. We discussed this is like a project and package explorer. Okay, this is a canvas is nothing but a what you have implemented like this one after configuration XML, right? Here is divided as a 3 parts: message flow, global elements, configuration XML. First message flow is first empty. Whenever create the project, just create another one project. Test demo. Okay. Now is nothing is there, right? Now message flow, global elements, configuration XML. Configuration XML is a XML generated code. Okay. Now is 5 lines code, right? Whenever drag and drop, that one is code is generated automatically in configuration XML. Okay. This is like a mule palette. This is a mule palette. Here under console problems, everything, this is the part. Okay, mule palette, what exactly use means mule palette. Here, what we need, we have to get that everything inside mule palette. Okay, first we need source. Way to get that source using that HTTP. Okay, here you have to search, select that HTTP. Okay, here requires listener, everything, right? What we discussed now, just now we discussed, right? What is the source part under? Source part under listeners, right? Listeners, schedulers, everything, right? Then first part will come that listener. Okay, this is a listener. Now see, this is a main flow, new main flow. Okay, this is a source. Okay, this is a process, this is error and three parts. Okay. Clear up to here? Dheeraj, clear? Okay, now we have to configure that HTTP listener. This HTTP listener I am configured. Okay, if your test connection means is a success. Every connector or whatever maybe you are doing, right? First you have to how to configure. This is the same way. Okay, here only this is HTTP, right? Here protocol, host and port. If you have DB related connectors means this is also same configuration. Okay, DB host name, DB port number, username and password. Okay, this is applicable for same in that all connectors. Okay, let's see one by one. Now just now listener configuration is completed. What we have done listener configuration means we have exactly in protocol. Here two types of protocol yesterday I told, right? One is HTTP and one is HTTPS. Okay, we have selected that HTTP protocol. Host is a local host and port number 8081. Okay, generally that port numbers 8081 and 8082 in real-time projects. Whenever using that HTTP, generally we will go to that 8081. HTTPS means 8082. In local, we have to take any other port numbers also, no issue. But this is the standards. Okay. Then after then, this is the input, right? What input is coming, we want to see exactly. Then only we will, if we have any issues, easily we have to debug and we have to assume, right? This is the input, this is a problem like that. Then we have to print that input here, right? Then how to print? Using that logger. Logger means we have to print that variable names, input value or anything. Okay, I am printing that listener value. Whatever maybe is getting input, right? That value I am printing in this logger. Okay. Then how is printing means whatever maybe incoming is coming, right? That is coming like a payload, coming like a payload. Here this one we discussed, right? Mule message, attributes and payload. Okay, our input is nothing but a payload. Generally we will type like that payload. Input payload. Okay, this part is completed. We are printing that logger. After logger, what I have to do? I have to create some variables. This part also variable also will cover first. Then variable where to get. You no idea, just you have to put that like you have to search. Then will coming, right? Set variable and remove variable. Okay, then all mostly is covers on all components, connectors, everything in core. Okay, everything is there here. If you no idea, then just search that one. You have to select, after then drag and drop. Okay, the configuration XML now set variable is automatically code is generated in configuration XML. Okay. Then what exactly set variable? Yes, define that variable name. Define that variable name. Okay, I will define student ID. This is a display name. If you want, you will write that. This is optional for understanding purpose only. Student ID variable. Now student name. Then after then I want to print loggers. I need to verify these variable names, whatever maybe I defined, that is a assigned correct values or not. Okay. This one I will verify here. Student ID, like here, control space will come. This is a attributes, message, payload, vars. And this one is whatever maybe you want, like write something means without this part, right? We have to define here. We have to get that corresponding values. I will tell you this one. Okay, we'll go to that one. Now vars. Okay, why? Because vars means variables, right? Generally, this is syntax vars. Then here student ID. Okay. Now student name. As right. Up to here clear, right? Please respond. Then I will go to further. If you're not understanding,
Yeah, I'm in traveling. I'm in car, so I cannot talk right now. I'm listening the class.
oh
Yeah, actually, I'm also following. Yeah.
yeah, but clear, right? If you have any doubts, tell me. Why?
Yeah, if I
Because
have any doubts, I'll go through the YouTube video, and if I still have any doubts, I will DM you. Okay.
okay, okay, Dheeraj. What about others both? Is okay, right? If you're not understanding, tell me now itself. Okay.
Yeah, up to here it is clear.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for the confirmation. Then I will run that with the debug mode. Now test demo, right? APS deployed. The resource name test. HTTP first is a protocol. Localhost. Port number. Okay. Now is a success. Here see, this is the first one is input value. Input payload is nothing. Why? Because we are using that get method. No body, no input values. This is the input values is empty. See, this input value is empty. Input value is empty. After then this student input, student ID and student name is ID is printed like 23. Why? Because we have assigned 23 student ID. Name is Raj. Okay, this both is printed right away. Once again, I will clear and I will show you. See, this input payload is empty. Okay. Student ID, student name. Then we'll see pass that some input value and check that one. We'll take that post method, body, then application.json. Take some example. We have the console. Okay, I'm passing input payload this one. See, ID and name. Now input payload is printing, right? This is the input payload. Okay, this is the same variable. This is the we have defined in that code, right? Business logic. What we have to first lagger is this one. First logger is input payload. This is the first logger. Second logger is variable names. Okay. Clear?
Yeah, can you explain again this input
Okay.
payload?
Okay. Now, first I will take get method. Okay. Here, nothing is there, right? No input in this scenario. No input, right? Just I will send the request. Here, no input. That's what in logger input payload is empty. Why? Because we are not passing any inputs. No query param. See, params also is not there. Headers not there. Okay, body also is empty. No inputs. That's what here input payload is not printing. Only variable names only is printing. Then second scenario, what I am doing, then I selected like that post. I'm passing that JSON object. This is the input, our input object. Now, clear that console. Now input payload is printing, right? Why? Because we are passing that input. That's what here is printing that input. Okay. I explained you, right? Whatever may be after listener, right? Listener always okay listening that input all inputs and payloads and variable. Okay, that is a part of mule message. Okay. That's what I have printed here. This input payload. Headers is nothing but metadata information, query parameters, URI parameters, right? How to print that one I will explain. Okay. Up to here clear now?
Yeah, it is clear now.
Clear, right? Okay. Then mule palette also is clear, right? How to get that values, variable names, how to search. This is a mule palette is a very, very important. Okay. Everything is under core. This is HTTP. Sockets is different. I will explain that sockets. Okay. Coming to this search engine also, I will explain which scenario will go to the search in exchange. I will explain that one also. Then now, yesterday I told right transform variables is create another way also. That one using transform. The transform is simple. If not getting means you are forget where exactly means you have to type. Otherwise, that one is available in core. Yeah, this one is core, right? Where is that transform message is available? You have to select this one transform message. Just drag and drop. Okay. In this transform message, we have to define that everything, variables and payloads. Okay, attributes. This one is like variables and attributes and payloads. I will define some variables. Here, what I have to create input ID. Input ID. I will delete that payload. We'll do one thing. Input related variables creation. We'll do in subflow. Yeah, better reach in the class. Why? Because another 5 minutes only.
Okay.